These days, everybody is single. Like these days, ain't nobody getting married, hardly. And especially if you're talking about black people, like black Americans, marriage just is not a thing. For some weird reason, being married is like kryptonite in the black community. And it's interesting because right now everybody's, drooling over this idea of Anton Daniels supposedly cheating on his wife. So they say.
A nice person. I may speak to them and I say, listen, you for the streets.
Mm-hmm. It's
It's
a
not
shock
it's
though
not
to hear
culture.
somebody
It's
say
not
that.
culture, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
they say, oh, okay, well you must hate women. No, I hate the behavior of people that are not doing the thing that's best for their families. And listen, I'm not tripping. I think hoes is cool too. Like I'm with it. Cause everybody got a
Right.
role to play in his life, right? But
Yeah.
I think that the problem is that we're starting to not understand the difference between a good girl, a bad girl, a housewife, a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even saying that people don't make mistakes.
It's so sad. It's like, obviously, it's not true. But this is something that the black community can believe. And this is something that the black community can digest because we are conditioned and used to dysfunction. And sadly, because marriage is not so popular these days, we don't know a marriage when we see one. This is what I mean. Anton is a very desirable man. Now, a lot of people might kick back and argue with me. They might have their own tastes. But this is why I say this. He's very rich. A lot of women like men who are very rich. He's high maintenance. Everything about him and everything around him is very well taken care of. He's highly educated. He's a very intelligent man. You can have a very complex conversation with Anton Daniels. He's not a moron. And I'm going to say this, he doesn't have a criminal record or criminal tendencies. So you don't have to worry about the police kicking in his door. You don't have to worry about him having a warrant for his arrest. A lot of times when I've dated black men in the past, there was always some kind of hook, whether it be he's got a criminal record or he's got a baby mama that I have to deal with. Anton Daniels doesn't come with any of those things. Mika is a very beautiful woman that Anton works with. He doesn't just work with her. I think she's like signed to him or something like that. Whatever. They have business dealings is my point. And there was this whole big fuss. Everybody's all like, oh, Anton's gotta be cheating on his wife with Mika. And it's like, let me tell you something. As a woman who has been married to an attractive black man, I've been with this man for 8 years. Whew, we've been married going on 6 years. First of all, black men, black men are, oh my God, everybody know black men are amazing. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't want to go down that rabbit hole, but I'm gonna just say this: black men are amazing in and of itself. Okay, fine. Take a black man who's masculine, that's wonderful. Take a black man who's got his means, got his wits about him, he's intelligent. Yeah, he's got good hygiene, he's got his own house, he's got his own car, he's got all that stuff together. You ain't got to worry about no struggle love or nothing. That is very difficult to find. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying a lot of times when you're dating a black dude, he comes with like the black dude starter pack, like the mom that's always in your business or daddy issues. You know what I mean? I want to be better than my daddy energy. When you find a black man that ain't got all that going on, you can just focus on being his woman. Here's the other side to that coin. That black man that got so much going for him, other women like him too. It's no secret. Now, it takes a very special woman to be that man's wife. A lot of people are single these days. A lot of women are very disgruntled these days about the dating market. A lot of women have this fear of being treated badly. I get it. I wouldn't know too much about it because I was taken off the market at 25. Now, I didn't really start dating seriously until I was between the age of 18 and 24. That window, It was awful. I learned very early on being single ain't for me. I'm the marrying type. Getting married is what I do. Now, when I was lucky enough to meet my husband, there were all kinds of women after him. And yeah, he's had his share of women in his day. But, I'm me. And so basically, just because that man get married don't mean that other women ain't go chase that man. And on top of that, it don't mean he ain't gonna see nothing pretty that he like a lot. Now, it's hard to explain because so many people are single and so many people are anti-marriage, but I'm gonna put it to you like this. In my opinion, it's nice to have a Mika. I don't know any woman that I respect or any woman that my husband respects that could just be cool like Mika. And a lot of people, because they're not married, they don't get it. They're probably thinking, oh, you cool with some other woman laying up with your man. No, that's such a barbaric, animalistic way to think about it. It's just, it's disgusting. It's not about that. It's about, I don't think people appreciate how difficult it is for a man to find a woman who's not his wife that he enjoys being around. Genuinely. Like, as a wife, I'm doing wife stuff all the time. Like, I kind of understand polygamists a little bit. I kind of get it. Because I can't be there when my husband need like a woman all the time. And I know everybody's mind defaults to like, rolling in the hay. That's not what I'm talking about. Do you know how difficult it is for a man to find a woman to be cool with? Do you know how uncool most women are? Do you know how disrespectful most women are? Do you know how aggravating women are? Like, I'm getting aggravated just talking. A lot of times when I do these videos, it takes so much energy out of me. But I just feel like doing content is the equivalent of how women used to be, how wives used to be, where we used to go to our little country club meetings, or how we used to sit on the porch while our husbands work, we keep the house together and everything. Times have changed. So this is kind of an outlet for me. I can't find no wives nowhere, and I definitely can't find no black wives. So this is kind of my outlet. But anyway, I'm so grateful that Anton and his wife has a friend like Mika who Anton can travel with while his wife sits at home or do whatever wives do. Because I'm gonna tell you about being a wife of a man who takes care of you. He puts you up. He keeps you. My husband, sometimes he wanna take me on the road with him, but I'm spoiled. Me and these kids. Sometimes the kids, he go take the kids and they just gone. They just be gone. But let me tell you, being loved and adored and appreciated and put away is the best feeling in the world. And there are some people that, it's so funny that this is happening in Anton. My husband went through this. There's some pretty women that he crossed paths with. And, he talks to them, he smiles, he's charming, handsome man. And the women, they like the attention. But at the end of the day, they know ain't nothing gonna come of it because that's a married man. Not for play, but for real. I've even had some women get upset and confront me about how they feel about him. And I tell them it's okay. Bye. The thing about a desirable married man and his wife is that it's so difficult to find a woman out there who treats him with respect and adore him the way his wife does. And it's a blessing. Finding a wife, that's a good thing. Finding a pretty friend, must be nice.